Hello and welcome to News Updates on AFRICUNIA television, reaching from our studio here in the nation's commercial capital, Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Deborah Ezeh. Many thanks for joining me. Looking into the African scene today, in Burkina Faso, the new head of state, Lieutenant Colonel Deborah, announced a new government on Saturday, saying it will lead the country during a 3-year transition period. The new executive consists of 25 ministers, including 6 women. The new transitional leader took power at the end of January after overthrowing elected President Marc Kabore, accused of ineffectiveness in the face of jihadist violence that plagues the country. Speaking on Saturday, Deborah made the fight against jihadism and the rebuilding of the state as his priority. And in the Equatorial Guinea, the authorities have compensated 84 families of victims of the explosion of March 7, 2021 in a military camp in Bata that killed 107 people and injured 615. On March 7, 2021, 4 explosions had literally devastated the Ntoma camp in Bata, the economic capital, and many neighboring residential areas after a fire caused by a poorly controlled burning had set fire to the arsenal and the armory of the military hold. Vice President of the Central African country and son of the head of state presided over the handover ceremony. Each family received 8 million CFA francs, about 12,000 euros. People who were amputated as a result of the disaster received 4 million CFA francs, about 6,000 euros. And now we head to Nigeria. The country director, World Bank, Shubham Chaudhary, said Nigeria's decision to postpone the full deregulation of the downstream sector of the petroleum industry by 18 months may cost the country about 4 trillion naira in subsidy payments on petrol in 2022. The World Bank country director, however, noted that while the World Bank could come up with advice on subsidy removal, its role was certainly not to dictate, as it had no ability to do such. On why the rising oil price was not helping Nigeria as anticipated, Chaudhary said the reason is that the cost of the PMS subsidy is going up. So at $85 per barrel, the NNPC was projecting that the cost of the PMS subsidy will be around 118 billion naira to 200 billion naira per month. In January, when crude oil prices had already gone up to $90 and $93, its subsidy still went up to 250 billion naira per month. And still on the Nigerian scene, the U.S. consulate has launched its 4th space in Lagos, which will serve as a multifunctional space for youth to develop ideas and explore entrepreneurship skill. The new American Corner, which would be accessible to all at the ceremony, the U.S. ambassador to Nigeria, Mariupol Leonard, said the opening of America Corner in Lagos further amplifies the bilateral relations between the two countries, adding that a significant aspect of U.S. foreign policy and a cornerstone of our leadership is investing in people. And now on to the foreign scene. Britain's Europe Minister James Cleverly defended the country's record on welcoming Ukrainian refugees on Monday, saying a new scheme had only just launched following criticism that it was far too restrictive. He said, and I quote, "We have processes in place whereby people with family here in the UK, and indeed those without family in the UK, can come to the UK. I'll remind you that the process has only just started, and the vast majority of people are physically still in the countries neighboring Ukraine." End of quote. And now in China, China's Red Cross will provide humanitarian aid to Ukraine as soon as possible, Foreign Minister Wang Yi said on Monday, as he praised his country's friendship with Russia as rock solid. China has refused to condemn Russia's attack on Ukraine or call it an invasion, while asking Western countries to respect Russia's legitimate security concerns. Wang said the causes of the Ukraine situation were complex and had not happened overnight. Russian President Vladimir Putin met Chinese President Xi Jinping hours before the start of the last month's Winter Olympics in Beijing, and they signed a wide-ranging strategic partnership aimed at countering U.S. influence, and said they would have no forbidden areas of cooperation. And still on the foreign scene, fighting stopped about 200,000 people from evacuating the besieged Ukrainian city of Mariupol for a second day in a row on Sunday, as Russian President Vladimir Putin vows to press ahead with his invasion unless Kyiv surrendered. Most people trapped in the port are sleeping on the ground to escape more than 6 days of near-constant shelling by encircling Russian forces that cut off food, water, power, and eating supplies, according to the Ukrainian authorities. The civilian death toll from hostilities across Ukraine since Moscow launched its invasion on February 24th stood at 364, including more than 20 children, the United Nations said on Sunday, adding that more were injured. And now we head to the sports scene where Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta believes Bukayo Sakas' penalty miss at Euro 2020 was great for his career after the England international scored one goal and set up another in the 3-2 win at Watford. Saka provided the assist for Martin Odegaard's early opener at Vicarage Road, which soon cancelled out by Chucho Hernandez over kick. Saka missed the decisive sports kick during England's agonizing Euro 2020 final defeat to Italy at Wembley, and then so far raises the views online along with Jadon Sancho and Marcus Rashford, who also missed penalties. And finally, the Nigerian Cricket Federation (NCF) is putting everything in order at the newly refurbished Tafawa Balewa Square Cricket Oval ahead of a Six-Nation T20 international tournament built to hold from March 26 to April 4, 2022. NCF President Mikel Arteta at the weekend disclosed that the event would feature Rwanda, Ghana, Sierra Leone, the Gambia, and Cameroon, as well as host country Nigeria. The president said creating opportunities for the national women team to constantly square up with top African opposition is a key objective in setting up the tournament, adding that it would also go a long way in raising the bar for aspiring players. And that's all from us on News Update today. Remember to stay connected and updated to our news and other programs. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and leave a comment for us on the comment section. And also follow us on all our social media platforms on Jointeam, Pangram, Instagram and Facebook in their respective order. Once again, I am Deborah Ezeh. Bye for now.